Greetings, Aquarius, and welcome. My name is Ingrid, and this is your energy check in. I meant to find you today. And you came here for a reason, and there is a message that your ancestors and angels would like you to know. And it's going to definitely help you wrap up your new year coming into 2026 and anything that you have been concerned about or has been something that you just know you needed to take care of. This is going to be what your ancestors want you to know. Hunter, track down your fear and desires. Well, you're in the masculine energy. I'm sensing that, yes, you're ready to be the hunter, to hunt down your fears, but also your desires, because they're really just two faces of the same coin. And ask and it shall be given, as the biblical quote. So you're asking for your desires to be realized in full embodiment, because fears are being left behind and we're coming into spring. Well, we just entered winter today, or the last few days. The light is quickening. The rabbit is your totem. And your seeds you have been planting, you know this is your time is coming. And it's coming right now with the hunter. And the tarot wants us to know what is we're hunting for. What is it that is coming? Well, a celebration. When you track down, when you follow those markings in nature, those synchronicities, and also you see the harvest is there, and you have friends, a family, followers. If you have a YouTube channel, you're hunting down in 2026 what's holding you back, what's holding your viewership down, or what is expanding it. And it's going to be celebrated in the spring with a sense of maybe it's going to be a little bit difficult, Scorpio energy of following the rabbit, following that hunch, your good luck toward making the right decisions, coming out of the fantasy position into something that is very clear to you. A choice will be made, and you're choosing some sense of recognition that you all along have had this amazing abundance. And now it's coming in with a choice. So if you've been fantasizing, imagining all the possibilities, well, in the spring, those seeds of creativity are going to bring harvest. And that is what will be celebrated if it hasn't been already. And what is it that is coming? Tell us more. Well, you're closing out an old cycle. You might look at Taurus's a reading I posted today, but you're coming into a harvest of being celebrated for facing your fears and desires. And when you do, it's going to lead you to a crossroad out from a hermit mode that you've been in. Maybe that involved a lot of choices, daydreaming, but you're following that Aquarius star to make the right decision. And what is it that the ancestors want us to know that was going on with the hermit? What is it we're needing to know about the hermit? Be graceful in movement and action. Well, the hermit has climbed high, standing with the walking stick of initiation and imagination. And you are also attuning to this praying mantis. Things have taken a long time, Aquarius. And you have now your star ancestors. That is what you have been following. And when you follow the star, you're inspiring others. And in the spring, there's something you're really working on this winter, and you're following the voice of your soul. And Aquarius, your voice, speaking your truth, sowing your seeds, being at a crossroads, and finally seeing clearly with all the wisdom you need, that it's time to break free of any doubt, self-doubt. And what is the world? You are tracking down your fears and desires so you can move into a brand new world. I'm hearing of the fifth dimension. There's so much possibility in this new portal, and it's coming with autumn. Well, we have two cards of the season. So in spring, you are the rabbit sowing those seeds. But in the fall, there will be a time to release the old. You will close this cycle out completely in the fall with celebration. And thank you, Spirit Guides. And what is it that the star ancestors want you to know about your voice? What is it we're learning? Aquarius, broken arrow, embrace the energy of peace. Well, I sense that your ancestors want you to know that now is a time of celebrating, making the right decision, not doubting, already seeing it happening in your imagination. Because in the fall, I already feel that this past autumn, you have released the old and rested. And that was part of coming into this decision. You see how those are like arrows crossed. But you're embracing the energy of peace. And that is a beautiful gift. Because also the sun is coming. The star ancestors, the star and the sun. This is one of the biggest stars in the universe. And you're following the voice of your soul. And that is going to bring you into success and abundance and happiness, into the light. And what is it that the sun is shining for us? Where is that sun? You're enjoying success and happiness because your star ancestors are bringing you this energy of knowledge, of curiosity. You're learning, you're knowing, you're getting above the clouds and getting a lot of information, maybe about your star ancestor, how you connect to your voice, to your soul, what your true mission is here. And tell us more. And there we are. We're going to celebrate. There is so much connection by the end of the year to our new reality. And it's going to bring in the sun. So Aquarius, don't doubt that your vitality is returning, a rebirth. You're going to feel so childlike as you close out 2025, and 2026 is going to be such a big upgrade. And Aquarius, you know what I'm talking about. And it's going to be celebrated, an expansion of your home, maybe buying a new home, bringing in more friends, people who are going to help you with what you need to learn and to understand so you can definitely connect deeper to that voice of your soul. And when you do, it's bringing in the sun. And that is powerful. Happiness. And you've been waiting, you've been working, but you've always known that even all of that work you did just daydreaming is bringing in the light of the sun. And it's also bringing in the magician. I just split the deck, and there's the magician. And you're creating because you have left some troubling situation. And you come into that embracing peace. And when you do, you're making magic because you're leaving anything that upsets you behind with new power to speak the truth in a shocking way, to wake up. And you're waking up to that legacy, an inheritance, a new path in life. And that is what you're making magic with. You are the magician that's manifesting at a vibration that you already have seen and been working on and living in this potential for many years. and sending you into this brand new 2026 with love.
Greetings,